Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today I'm going to make a bag using the Bloom Boutique Designer Series paper. It's a speciality paper and the sticker sheet. So let me do a quick flick through of this. It's lovely, it's got gold foiling on it. So we've got a plain side and then, well, a plainer non-foiled side and then obviously the foiled side. And it's just utterly delightful. I think it's so pretty. The colours are just divine. I love it. I love the tiny flowers. Ooh, I'm going to use that one, I think. I just think it's charming. And then, of course, because I chose to buy the paper and sticker pack, we have stickers to go with it as well, which there's loads of them, and we've got borders and stuff as well. Okay, so I'm going to make a bag that will finish up this size. So this was my sample that I mocked up using some really old retired DSP. So that's what it's going to look like when it's finished. Right, 12 by 12 inches, 30.5 by 30.5 centimeters. Oh, just put it down on my scoring tool. Right, so obviously we've got a repeating pattern, so it doesn't matter which one you use first, but score it at 2 3/4, 5.5, 8.25, and 11 inches, which in metric is 7, 14, 21, and 28. And then turn it round and score it at 2 3/4, 7 centimeters. So very simple bag to put together. Finishes up at 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 on the base and 9.25 inches tall, which is 7 by 7 centimeters by 23.5 centimeters tall. This is very much one of those paper packs where the pattern does all the talking for you, because that is just, it's gorgeous. It is very beautiful. So burnish everything up. Okay, so it's all burnished, and I'm just going to take a little bit off the top. And then cut down all of these. So this is what will form the base of my box. I love these very tiny floral images. They make me very happy. I can't grow a thing in my garden, so if I've got flowers on my paper, I'm a happy girl. Okay, so this is a 1-inch tab here, arguably a little wider than it is needed, but it worked for my measurements for the ease of putting the box together. I didn't want to go into 1/16 of inches. Okay, so let's get that slightly straighter. There we go. So folding the two sides and the back. If you're putting something heavy in here, put more adhesive on than I'm doing. I'm doing this for show. Okay, and then you walk your fingers up from the base, just gently pushing as you go, and then you pinch the top. Now, if I had been a sensible girl, I would have bought the hydrangea hue ribbon, except I wasn't sensible, and the best I've got, well, not at this point in time anyway, is the grey granite. Yeah, this is grey granite and white ribbon. So we're going to use this, and I'm going to go up twice. I'm trying not to fold it over. And I'm going to tie a bow, and yes, I am resting this against my tummy. It's my third hand. Okay, it's not too bad. I'm not going to fiddle with that anymore because yeah, that's looking okay. And I want to walk the ribbon over a little bit. There we go. So just so it closes up and stays closed at the top. And okay, not going to touch it, not going to touch it. Right, there is a stamp set that goes with it. It is called, is it called Bloom Boutique? It's called Bloom Boutique. I don't actually have that one. I have the Scalloped Blooms bundle, which goes with it. But, you know, I've got stickers. I've got stickers that I could stamp with it. Let's have a look at Scalloped Blooms. I'm going to bring in, because I'm absolutely thrilled with this. You know, I did originally have toast racks. I spotted this in a charity shop. This is actually a CD rack, and a DVD rack, but it's one that sits on its side. So yeah. So let's have a look. Scalloped Blooms. There we go. That one goes with this, and obviously the scallop circles, which I'm not going to put on, but I've got sections here. I think that is going to be a bit too, no, maybe it's not bad. Okay, what can I fit into here? I want it to fit into that one. Look, I can fit thank you into this section here. I could, yeah, I think that's the only one that I can fit. So Sharpie out, and you, on the harder plastic side, with your Sharpie, you just go round. And then you know where to put it back after you've stamped with it. Thank you, Lisa Curcio, for that fantastic tip. So I can put thank you in there, and I could go with Hydrangea Hue, but I'm actually thinking Peaceful Pine. So I'm just going to stamp the newness off that, because that is a brand new unused stamp. Try not to get the top of my head in there. Thank you. Love that. So that's my first one on. And that's going to go straight on there. And then we have got all these stunning flowers. So these are big versions of those. So I'm going to take just the one, de-stickify it on the back of my hand. I don't think I want any more. De-stickify it on the back of my hand a bit. You know, my jumper as well. Because I'm now going to put dimensionals on it. And I think that is lovely. Very little hard work from me other than the design of the bag. What do you think? I love it. Simple. Very simple. I'm just going to push that sticker down a little bit more. I think that's really pretty. And actually this grey granite works very well, in my opinion. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.